Give it up for David Barzilai.
Hi, so my name is David Barzilai. I'm a physician, founder and CEO of HealthSpan Coaching LLC, and essentially I'm a longevity physician and longevity consultant. I wasn't expecting to do a presentation, but the last one touched upon something that's really important. I was like, why don't I just show these guys for like 1 minute, one slide, but just to bring things into context. A lot of you here understand the basics or in-depth machine learning and training, yeah, but I come from an evidence-based precision medicine, both the science, the geroscience, the aging biology, and things like lifestyle medicine and the cutting edge. So in the last presentation, they were talking about things that they were training on, these pathways and so forth. This actually, there's a more updated version, like 12 hallmarks instead of 9, same set of authors from 2023. But there's a concept you should understand called the hallmarks of aging. So anyone out here, Google hallmarks of aging, read about it. Lopez Oten has a fantastic publication. The concept is, what is a hallmark of aging? In the past, aging biology was a descriptive field. People get old, here's what happens, oh, we got lipofuscin, okay, these worms, they're equivalent of our pharynx isn't working and they starve. The hallmarks of aging was part of the revolution after genetics, where we found one single mutation in a single gene in C. elegans, a worm, doubled its lifespan. After that, they asked, if one gene can do so much, maybe we can address this biology of aging thing. It's not too complicated with 10,000 plus genes. All interacting in this network we'll never figure out. One gene. So then what was the next step? We said, well, what's the pathway behind the gene? So the concept of hallmarks of aging, it's not the end all, it's a work in progress, they're not perfect, but it's the idea. Something is a hallmark of aging. One, it correlates with aging, biologic aging in particular, generally chronologic aging. Two, if you make the hallmark worse, it ages faster. Most important, if you mitigate, you alleviate the hallmark of aging, the organism through functional markers, biochemical markers, they behave, look, their phenotype is younger. So that's what a hallmark of aging is. So as we're training these models, we don't have these lifetime randomized controlled trials of human beings at birth, put on a medication, follow them for life, 30, 40, 50 plus years, see what happens. That's not going to happen. Ethics, finances, everything else. So one of the hardest things about aging biology is, how do we prove something works? So one thing we're trying to do is we're trying to have these validated measures, things related to the hallmarks of aging, epigenetic and other omic clocks. That's the next step. So if you can contribute, not just to finding things, but asking yourself, how do we measure there's change? So if we have a discovery for aging biology, we can actually test, does it work in humans? That's my story. I hope this inspires some of you to look into aging biology.
Any question for David?
One. Who thinks they have the best question ever?
Best question.
Do you see a relationship between epigenetic clocks and thermodynamics?
There was actually a very recent publication, something I do, AgingDoc on X. If you're on X or Twitter, my 30,000 followers are very concentrated in aging biology, longevity investing, aging biotech. So I post regularly publications, and there was actually a recent study along these lines. And yes, some aging models are conceptually increasing entropy, and secondly, there's recent data along those lines in a model organism. Great question.
Yeah, my presentation's kind of...
Okay. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you.
All right, so we just get